Hello, welcome back to a new video. So today we're going to be watching this cancerous piece of garbage by Prager University. Are you ready? I'm fucking ready.
When people describe particularly evil individuals or regimes, why is it that they use the terms Nazi or fascist, but almost never communist?
They do. The Cold War. Oh god.
The unparalleled amount of human suffering communists have caused, why is communist so much less a term of revulsion than Nazi? Communists killed 70 million people.
Okay, that's wrong already, but let's continue.
In China, more than 20 million people in the Soviet.
Okay, so first and foremost, ding dong, you're wrong. Okay, so the Chinese famine was basically shitty advice given to Mao and natural causes, and the vast majority of the deaths in the Soviet Union were pretty much natural famines. If you don't believe me, there were really bad natural famines that happened under the Tsar. Look, I can literally show you. Here we go. Well, this is Russian Soviet Union, but look. Look at this famine. Killing 30% of the people. One of the worst famine that ever happened. Naturally causing. See, we don't blame this on feudalism. We blame it on natural causes. But if it happens under socialism, then, well, it's the fault of socialism. There's a really good Bad Mouse video on this that I'll link, but yeah. Anyway, continue with your retarded rantings.
The Union not including about 5 million Ukrainians.
The Holodomor is total fucking cancer. I'm joking. I have not seen compelling evidence that has shown me that socialism is the reason as to what that is. The most I can hear is someone going, well, maybe it was Stalin. Again, like, still not super convinced by that. It was literally, in my opinion at least, it was partially natural causes, partially kulaks holding the food, and maybe Stalin. Maybe. Okay, I'm not saying he didn't, I'm not saying he did. Don't see how this is the fault of socialism, though.
And almost 1 out of every 3.
Okay, Pol Pot was an anomaly, and a lot of those were killed by the CIA anyway, so...
And
yeah.
Communists enslaved entire nations.
Enslaved! I mean, really it's capitalists that do that, but whatever.
In Russia, Vietnam, China, Eastern Europe, North Korea, Cuba.
That's funny. Then why does 66% of Russians want socialism back? Weird, isn't it?
And much of Central Asia. They ruined the lives of well over 1 billion people.
Ruined. So basically you're assuming everyone who lived under it hated it. Even though, as we know, 66% of Russians actually preferred it, so that's already wrong.
Why doesn't communism have the same terrible reputation as Nazism?
Because, you know, having a drought and the whole world is against you, and just not being able to feed your people, is totally the same as the systematic slaughter of an entire ethnic group of people. It's the same now, according to Dennis, so that's interesting.
Reason number 1. There is, simply put, widespread ignorance of the communist record.
Actually, yeah, you're right. You're actually right, Dennis, there is. Except, it's ignorance in your favour. The ignorance is that it's for total fucking bullshit for the most part. I'm not saying I'm not gonna say Stalin did nothing wrong. Okay, I'm not a tanky, but yeah, it's not as clear cut as you lot would have us believe.
Record. Whereas both right and left loathe Nazism and teach its evil.
A hard right dislike Nazis.
History, the left, and I'm talking about the left, not traditional liberals like Harry Truman or John F. Kennedy.
I could say this for the right wing though. I could say I'm talking the right, not traditional right. Like I don't fucking know. Bush. Fuck, was he? No, Reagan, Thatcher. I'm talking like Hitler. You know, it's really prognative. There are extremes on both sides of the spectrum, I guess you could say, if you're a centrist. But yeah, no shit. Hot leftists are pretty radical, aren't we? It's kind of mental.
Kennedy has never loathed communism.
Really? Mental, that, innit?
Since the left dominates academia...
Does it? I mean, I got told about everything bad the Soviet Union did. I mean, my Cold War history lessons were pretty much guys of the cold in Russia. Well, Stalin gave him that cold. Makes sense to me. That's pretty much the history lesson we got. Like, it was total fucking bullshit.
Almost no one teaches communism's evil history.
What school did you go to? Like, I'm genuinely curious now. Like, I was taught it repeatedly, and whenever I tried to question it, I was told, no, you're wrong. Like what? I don't understand.
Reason number 2. The Nazis carried out the Holocaust.
Yeah.
Nothing matches the Holocaust for pure evil.
Yeah, you're right.
The rounding up
That's
of virtually
fair
every
enough.
Jewish man, woman, child, and baby on the European continent and sending them to die is unprecedented and unparalleled.
Just saying, American businesses funded the Nazis in armament and essentially allowed this to happen to some extent. So, yeah, I mean, it was literally the bourgeois who backed Hitler, so whether they knew he would actually do this or not is a whole other thing, but I'm just saying.
The communists killed far more people than the Nazis, but never matched the Holocaust.
Killed more. Okay, if an African child starves to fucking death, right? Who's that the fault of? Who's that the fault of? Is that the fault of the state, the capitalist state? You'd probably say no. But then, how if someone dies because there's no food in I don't know, let's say Poland, right? For example, let's say there's just no fucking food because there's limited capacity and they can't produce enough food. Okay, even though the capitalist countries have so much food, they're gluttonous and fat. Okay, obesity's at a fucking all-time high. Who's that the fault of then? Well, you'd say fucking socialism, but no. How the fuck is it? So stop saying killed. Socialism never killed any of its own fucking people other than members of the bourgeoisie and fucking dissenters. I mean, God, this is so retarded. I'll link the Badmass video, Calculating Capitalism's Death Toll, because it makes my point excellently.
In the systemization of genocide, the uniqueness of the Holocaust and the enormous attention rightly paid to it have helped.
Yeah, the Holocaust was shitty. Let's all agree to that. Good. Glad we can agree.
Reason number 3. Communism is based on nice-sounding theories. Nazism isn't. It's based on heinous-sounding.
I mean, not really. Like, thinking like this basically makes you blind to the rise of fascism. Okay? So this is just wrong in general.
Theories. Intellectuals in general, including, of course, the intellectuals who write history, are seduced by words.
So you're saying these intellectuals are so stupid that words are enough to convince them? Well, then they're not intellectuals, are they? Like, I don't understand who these vague intellectuals are. Like, what?
So much so that they deem actions as less significant than words.
Citation needed.
For that reason, they haven't focused nearly as much attention on the horrific actions
We literally had fucking Cold War. Are you broken, Dennis?
of communists as they have on the horrific actions of the Nazis. They dismiss the evils of communists as perversions of true communism.
Okay, so I've literally never heard that ever said before. But let's just say I had. But like, why would it be false? You haven't given an argument as to why it'd be false. I've not ever heard that before, but why would it be false? Secondary point. You know, a lot of these instances you'll give where genuinely some bad things did happen. I'll say that's true. They happen in like the first socialist states where it's ever tried, right? You know, the first instance of capitalism in my country resulted in a dictatorship and the slaughter of the Irish people. Like what? Okay. Does that mean capitalism holds zero merit and is just a bad oppressive system with a dictatorship? I mean, I say to some extent, yes, but obviously you disagree. But hang on, why are you then taking socialism, the first attempt at socialism, to be the objective truth of socialism, when the first attempt of capitalism you won't take to be the objective truth of capitalism? Do you see the contradiction here?
But they regard Nazi atrocities correctly as the logical and inevitable results of Nazism.
Read Mein Kampf. Hitler literally says he wants to kill the Jews.
Number 4. Germans have thoroughly exposed the evils of Nazism, have taken responsibility for them, and have attempted to atone for them. Russians have not done anything similar regarding Lenin's or Stalin.
I mean, Like you said yourself, man, it was on its own people, so why would Russian people apologise for something that happened to themselves? Like, by your logic, that's stupid. Secondary point. Maybe it's because those people weren't brainwashed by the West, so they like these people still. Weird.
Horrors. To the contrary, Lenin, the father of Soviet communism, is still widely venerated in Russia.
God, I wonder what that is. Maybe it's because they actually like living under it. I mean, you know, you never lived under it, so how would you know?
And as regards Stalin, as University of London Russian historian Donald Rayfield puts it, quote, people still deny, by assertion or implication, Stalin's Holocaust.
Yeah, you know there is a reason for that, right? You know there is a reason for that. It's because I found zero fucking factual basis for it. If you want to disprove me, please do, go ahead. But I've not found any evidence when I've looked into it, so other than the vague Wikipedia article and some fucking BuzzFeed crap, I haven't actually found any definitive evidence of it, okay? And secondary point I have to emphasise. These are the people that lived under the Soviet Union, and you're saying they're wrong to like it. Do you realise how fucking hypocritical that sounds?
Unquote. Even less so as China exposed the greatest mass murderer and enslaver of them all.
I mean, that wasn't actually a caused famine, and he was literally given poor advice. But anyway, China still calls itself socialist, so why would you expect them to have? Like, you know what I mean?
Mao Zedong. Mao remains revered in China. Every Chinese currency note has his picture on it. Until Russia and China and Vietnam and Cuba and North Korea.
I mean, again, North Korea and Cuba and China and Vietnam say they're still communist, so like, what? Why would they? If they did truly happen, which I mean, tell me about the mass slaughter in Cuba. Oh, what's this? Cuba literally has a cancer vaccine? Oh, well, that's convenient.
Acknowledge the evils their countries committed under communism. Communism's evils will remain less known than the evils of the German state under Hitler.
I mean, alright, you haven't said why, but alright, cool.
Communists murdered mostly their own people. The Nazis, on the other hand, killed very few fellow Germans. World opinion, that largely meaningless and amoral
Oh, okay, he just said there are people now. Okay, my bad.
deems the murder of members of one's own group far less noteworthy than the murder of outsiders.
Alright.
That's why, for example, blacks killing millions of fellow blacks in Africa elicits almost no attention from world opinion. And
I like how he's saying that to kind of go, well, slavery wasn't that bad. Yeah, there's a difference between people fighting themselves out and having fucking tribes, etc., than literally the most profitable and systematic enslavement the world had seen up to that point. Okay? I'm not saying white people are, you know, I'm fucking white, right? I don't think I'm a massive racist. I don't think most people are racist. Just saying, it was done in the interests of capitalism, not anything else.
reason number 6. In the view of the left, the last good war was World War II.
I mean, that's even debatable in of itself to some extent. I mean, I suppose they were taking down a fascist state, but they were still being imperialist. I mean, what wars are you going to try and justify? Let me think. Were you going to try and justify the Iraq War? No? Going to try and justify Vietnam, which you lost, by the way. What war are you going to try and justify? Fucking Guatemala? I mean, like, okay, let's dribble.
The war against German Nazism and Japanese fascism. The left does not regard wars against communist regimes as good wars. For example,
Well, especially not when they lead to fascist dictatorships which enslave tons of people.
the American war against Vietnamese communism is regarded as immoral.
Well, yeah, it literally was. You kill children, like...
And the war against Korean communism and its Chinese communist backers is simply ignored. Until the left and all the institutions influenced by the left.
Oh my god. Okay, the world is not run by this group of fucking leftists. Okay, Dennis? Like, you know, the teachers aren't just some fucking communist cult who meet up on a Saturday to plot world domination. They're fucking liberals, okay? They do dislike communism just as much as you do, but maybe they don't explicitly say it as much. Even though, in my experience with my shitty education, they fucking did, okay? And I'm not saying my college is shit. I love my college is great. Okay, so if any of my college professors are listening to this, hello, I like my college. Don't don't kick me out, please. Look. They bluntly say the Soviet Union and China were shitty and communism's bad and doesn't work. They say that. I don't understand where you've got this idea then is where they're like, yeah, guys, you should all be communists. They're liberals. Like, what?
Acknowledge how evil communism has been.
They do.
We'll continue to live in a morally confused world. In the meantime,
What does that even mean?
To the
So
victims
vague.
of communism to learn what happened to them. Even worse than being murdered or enslaved is a world that doesn't even know that you were.
Yeah, I know. Living in fucking decaying capitalism be like.
I'm Dennis Prager.
Bye, Dennis. I hope you if you enjoyed this video, guys, leave a like, subscribe, and tell me what aspect of Marxism or socialism I should cover, and I'll do a more serious video. Or if there's any other videos you'd like me to react to. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed. Auf Wiedersehen.